Hi there. Let me ask you a question. What's a frog's favorite soda? Coca-Cola. Okay, bye.
Some California love, I've been riding through the city in the Cadillac, getting faded off the Remy. Had a ugly little past, nowadays sitting pretty. I know I made mistakes, I just
The reptile village is a home to over 20 reptile species. It was established in 2002 by a Ugandan man called Yasin Kazibwe. He strived to make people understand that these reptiles are not bad and need to be saved and conserved. The reptiles on display are rescued from within Uganda and given a safe home.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl, RB, that stands for Basemera, and today I'm at Uganda Reptiles Village. It's in Entebbe, Katabi, off the road, around 2 kilometers off the main road. That's the Entebbe-Kampala Express Highway. So, yeah, we are going to take a look around. It's just, you know, we'll see. I have phobia for reptiles, for amphibians, for snakes, but I just have to see what's happening here. Then I'll show you guys, so just come along with me.
That is a Central African rock python. Now, the rock python is one of the biggest snakes we have in the world. They grow up to 9.8 meters and 135 kilograms. These ones over there you can see are still growing. They are usually fed with chicken and rabbits once a week, since they have a slow metabolism rate. But when they are in the wild, as long as they feed well and have water, they can take up to 6 months to 1 year without food.
Yeah. Then
Oh, this one is awake.
these ones you have to put so many chicks or rodents, and then they will still take a week without eating again.
So this one is?
We have say how it is. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Whenever they raise the hood like that, you know they're ready to strike.
Oh, there's another one here.
Yeah. Well, that yellow one is called the Egyptian Cobra. Do you know why it is called so?
No.
Okay, if it is ready to strike, it raises the hood to that Egyptian symbol, like of the pharaoh.
Yeah, that's the Egyptian thing.
Yeah,
It's cool.
The sign of the ankh, and also because they believed Cleopatra committed suicide using it.
I forgot to say they are very, very poisonous. They're very venomous. And the Eastern Forest Cobra has neurotoxic venom, but the Egyptian Cobra has more pure neurotoxic venom. And you know, in Uganda, anti-venom is just imported. At wholesale price, it's usually 1 million Uganda shillings and 50,000 shillings. If a hospital is to sell it to a person, it would sell it around 2 million Ugandan shillings. Well, just know an Egyptian cobra is a very, very deadly snake.
How long is their life expectancy?
Around 22 years.
That's a lot. Okay,
And then
not
the
bad.
python between 30 to 50 years. 30 years in the wild and over 50 years in captivity.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
This is the black-necked spitting cobra. Obviously, it spits venom. It spits and runs away, and it can mean to spit 3 times in a row. This snake has 100% accuracy of spitting in the eyes. Better watch out. So, because this snake is potently cytotoxic, it's not mixed with the other cobra. Because cobras have a tendency on feeding on other snakes, and this one would be fed on by the other snake, the other cobra.
Then, have you heard of the Mambas?
At least that one is the name that's so common, I'm sure of, Mamba.
Yeah.
A mamba is one of the most feared snakes Now these ones here you see are the gemstone mambas, called Ntemanchima in Uganda. It's a very fast snake and it's a relative to the black mamba. And a black mamba for a long time has been rated as the fastest snake in the world because it's capable of running like 19 kilometers per hour. That's approximately 5.3 meters per second. These mambas are very highly venomous snakes, potently neurotoxic, and they will be able to kill within a very short time. They feed on chicks, rodents, birds because they are mostly found in trees. Unlike other snakes that bite once, these mambas do rapid bites, and when bitten by a mamba, usually you find different fang marks on the area. Brown house snake, which is a non-venomous snake. It usually just captures squeezes and swallows, and usually goes to homes for rats.
The one we call Salambwachitwe in Uganda, because it has a big fat head. That fat head actually helps it to hide the fangs inside. So it has the longest fangs in any venomous snake. The fangs are over 2 inches. So the good thing with it is that it's a very docile snake. It's very patient. Yeah, it is.
That's what I was wondering. You just went there for like as if.
It is a very patient snake, but yet it is actually one of the most venomous snakes we have in the world.
So why didn't it bite you?
Now for us, we are trying.
Chameleon pack.
Yeah, that's a chameleon's pack. Chameleon will die.
Me, the thing I heard about a chameleon is if you have, is it chicken pox or what? Like if you bathe in the chameleon's water, it helps. Like they get a chameleon, they put it in the water and then you shower the water after. That's the only thing I heard about chameleon. It's even going to be hard. I'd forgotten these things camouflage. I'd forgotten about that.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I've taken long without seeing a chameleon. I was wondering why.
Yeah, I've seen one of them.
Hey!
Just showing me one here.
Oh boy.
A Bell's Hinge tortoise grows up to around 2 centimeters only and can live up to a period of 16 to 70 years. They are omnivores and they live on land. It feeds on both plants and meat, and it can bite just a little bit. But since this one that is currently holding is used to people, it's not hiding away in its shell. But fairly new tortoises brought to the village hide immediately they are held by a person, or they sense someone, or they see someone. They hide in their shells. It's called the Bell Hinge tortoise because they were named after Thomas Bell, and their shell is shaped like a bell. Plus, they're called hingeback because of the muscle on their back. They open and close using that muscle on the back. Nile crocodiles. It's one of the biggest in Africa and the second biggest in the world, and it can go as big as 6 meters and 1,000 kilograms. These ones you see here are still growing. This crocodile has 7 sets of teeth and can live up to 80 to 100 years. It holds its breath between 2 to 3 beats every minute, which means if it ever goes underwater, it can hold a breath between 45 minutes to 2 hours. So do you see that slit after the eye? That's actually its ear. Well, I did know that, so I'm showing off that I've learned. So it's very hard for crocodiles to open their mouths before an inch, but after an inch, it will open wide, and it will have like 1,000 kilogram biting force, enough to shatter a bone if it ever goes out hunting.
Look at it swimming in air.
Yeah, those are terrestrial animals, the tortoises. And then the turtles can be semi-aquatic. And then you have these terrapins. Yeah, you can find them in small rivers. And yeah, swamps.
So for them, they prefer being in water.
Yeah, they prefer being in water, but they can as well stay on land. Yeah, and you know, a terrapin, there are over 26 kinds of terrapins. And now this kind is called the helmeted terrapins because of the shell is like a helmet.
Oh.
Yeah, so that is why they call it a helmet. And helmeted terrapin. And now they prefer water to land, but they can as well stay on land. Though underwater, if you put it underwater, they can as well hold the breath for as long as 6 hours. Yeah, without breath. And if you put it in a place like a desert, they can dig the ground and hibernate for as long as 6 months. Yeah, even without food. So they are highly adaptive to any environment. And then they feed on fish and meat. Yeah, fish and meat. And
so this one does not eat plants?
This one doesn't eat plants. It's a carnivore.
Okay.
Yeah, and its lifespan is around between 16 to 50 years. Yeah, so it doesn't live as long as the other ones. Yeah, as the other kinds of tortoises. So yeah, we want to think it's because of maybe the meat content. Maybe the vegetarian will live longer. A little longer.
I guess.
Yeah, the helmeted terrapin. And yeah, do you see this place? When a predator is chasing it, they can use this place to actually harden like this. They're sometimes called side-necked terrapins because they will put the neck on the side, so they can protect themselves from this thing. It will harden the this thing. And
so it's like their shield.
Yeah. So it will hide in that shell.
It wants to run away. It reminds me of like a baby fighting they want to be carried. And it's not scared, right? That's why it's not hiding.
You're right. It's not scared. But I think they're afraid of heights.
Bambi.
They're afraid of heights. Used to being up.
So it's the same type?
Yeah, it's the same
This
type.
one is hiding.
Yeah, that is how they hide, so it's harder to hunt them.
Oh, look at the nails.
Yeah, really long. Really long. The helmeted terrapins. So we have a couple of them. Yeah, some are digging and hiding.
This wants to go back in water bag.
They're able to climb back there.
So it can't climb from here, it has to.
Sometimes they'll struggle and then climb, but we made some
steep kind of thing.
some slump where they can easily climb.
It's actually fast. They always make us think they are so slow.
Yeah. They're slow but sure.
It's not that slow. It's faster than I expected, honestly. So it's good. Maybe that's a sloth.
Yeah, right. So they're faster than what people think. Yeah.
Wants to shortcut.
Yeah, but you see, it has some little wisdom where it knew that it will climb from the other side. Yeah. But
You're going the wrong way.
it's like it's too far.
So we have like a wetland here.
Yeah, so we have that kind of stuff, and then yeah, so we have those. Yeah, well, This place we actually had dug to create a way, some kind of tunnel, to create a way for we usually do boat rides here. So we have a pedal boat. So it was connected to the swamp, but when water increased last year.
Yeah, the water levels. Actually, I was going to end it. Didn't it get like swamped?
Oh yeah, it actually increased up to this side, up there. So it's now going back. So within the last 2 to 3 months, this is the lowest it has gone since last year.
In Africa.